Today on the channel we're going to be talking about pellet traps and why I prefer the mulch style versus the duct seal style. The question of mulch traps versus duct seal comes up quite a bit. I'm just presenting my case of why I prefer the mulch and why I use it pretty much exclusively. I have tried the duct seal. It didn't work for me. I didn't like it. There's absolutely nothing wrong if you prefer the duct seal style. If those work for you and you prefer them, that's fantastic. I know a lot of guys that use them and they work really well for them. And these are the components of the target right here. We have the container with its lid, cardboard, and the mulch itself. The cardboard gets changed out as needed or as wanted. The mulch is both easy to clean and to replace. One of the things about this is how easy they are to make and how inexpensive. Container with lid, about $4 or less. Cardboard, find anywhere, any boxes that you get, free. Mulch, this one right here, this particular size that I just built, which is meant to be very portable, you can probably fill about 5 of these with a single bag and have them at different distances around your yard, whichever style you're shooting or doing, or just take 1 or 2 of them to your buddy's house. Putting it together, super easy. Put your cardboard, grab your lid, which if you see these little divots here help to push the cardboard into place. Line it up. That's all there is to it. Won't come out, holds perfect. Now, I want to show you the back right here. This thing's about the depth of my hand, maybe 5 inches or so. Let's just go ahead and measure it, see how the dimensions of this for sure. It's about 11.5 tall, just about 8 wide, 6.5 deep. This has been shot with about 32 foot-pound energy, 35 at the most, at about 20 to 25 yards. No steel plate, no damage. Easy to tote around. There you go. Once it's all shut up from a session, simply remove the lid, take your cardboard, replace it with a new one. When it's getting a little too heavy, take the mulch out completely, sift it, put it back in, and there you go. Easy peasy. I have tried the duct seal before. I know it's great for some people. They just love it. It's just not my thing. It accumulates the lead. You can't get it out. It becomes heavier and heavier and heavier each time, and it's probably way more expensive by volume than the rubber mulch. The rubber mulch offers me a lot of versatility, and I can clean it out and do whatever I want with it, and it's very effective. And frankly, you really don't need a whole lot of depth. I mean, this is a very small target. I have a couple more of different sizes, and they all hold up really well. Right, when it's time to shoot, simply close the lid back up again. Again, I choose these that have a little clasp because they just work. Easy. If they got shut up, destroyed a little bit, just replace it. New one. $3, $5, you're done. Let's go ahead and do a little live shooting at this one so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Set the target at about 15 yards to hit with plenty of force and impact and see how it holds up behind, see if we have any pass-throughs. I also want to touch upon the thought of creating a hollow space after you're going at the same point over and over again. I think I'll take about 10 shots to dispel this and what I think about it, and we'll address that after I shoot. All that shooting is done, and you could see coincidentally the accuracy of this thing. I was just doing it really fast, not even paying too much attention to where they landed, but they all landed in the same spot. So look at the side, and more importantly, look at the back. Nothing, not even a crack. So I want to talk about why. Why is it that hitting over and over in the same spot does not create a weak spot in the target? Simply because the mulch is loose and is somewhat heavy for what it is. So as the ammo comes in, as the lead comes in, it cannot create a gap. It continuously bounces and moves and keeps falling down. Even if the mulch is degraded a little bit, it always falls down and settles. By the time you take the next shot, there is new mulch replacing where you've hit before. It'll never create a hole. Okay, that's not to say that you cannot put a steel plate in the back just to be extra safe, but I've never had to use it with these particular ones. I am building a wood one, and it is going to have a steel plate. I hope to be able to hit that one with my 25. I don't know that I'll ever really need to have the steel plate, but it's convenient. I already have it, and why the heck, I'm just gonna use it anyways. But I don't really think you need it. This gun is shooting hot about 32, 35 foot-pound energy, and there is no damage to this, okay? I dug up some of the mulch so you can see I've went about 1/3 to 1/2 of the way before I started seeing pellets, and of course the more I dig the more they settle, but they're pretty much just sitting right about half. Okay, that's all I have for today. I hope that this information has helped you somewhat and help you to make a decision with which kind of trap to make. And ultimately, you know, you can always just go ahead and make one of each and test them out and see which one you like better, and you know, go with that. I think that there's gonna be no better answer for yourself, not as to what other people do, but was to you actually do what you experience and what you do for yourself.